Today we'll be doing the numerical problems in the chapter vectors, numericals. Okay, some numericals we'll do, and then we'll start new chapter, new topic. Okay, but before that, I'll just though I don't think it is directly in the syllabus, but it is useful. So please do it. And this chapter we took a long time to do because this is very, very important chapter. And after that, the chapters won't take much time. They will take 1 or 2 days maximum each chapter. This chapter was the lengthiest and it was taught quite in details. So that's why I spent so much time on this chapter. Okay. So I want to do that part also. Okay, please learn that. There are two formulas of unit vector, right? On unit vectors, n cap in the direction of a given vector. In the direction of a given vector, formula that is n cap formula will be that vector in the vector A will be that vector A divided by magnitude of the vector. This is magnitude of the vector, right on this form. And then this is one unit vector. The second unit vector is like this. That unit vector n cap perpendicular to vectors E and D, perpendicular to two vectors A and D is given by this formula. N cap is equal to A cross B divided by magnitude of A cross B. There are two ways of finding unit vectors. A upon magnitude. Again, the question says find a unit vector in the direction of the given vector. One vector will be given in that direction, or in a direction parallel to the given vector. We use this formula. In a direction perpendicular, then we do this formula A cross B by magnitude of A cross B. These are the two formulas of finding. There are two types of unit vector. In the direction perpendicular. Okay, now I'll show
So can you
what is the use of unit vector. Unit vector will change a scalar quantity into vector quantity. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, sir.
What is the use of unit vector? Unit vector is used to change a scalar into vector. Suppose they are saying find a vector whose magnitude is 5 units. They will give the magnitude of the vector 5 units in the direction of a given vector. So first I will find the unit vector in the direction. This time unit vector I will find. And then I find the required vector by multiplying it by the magnitude. Okay, we'll do that question. First I'll show how you can find this. Or you can write a question. Find a vector whose magnitude is find a vector whose magnitude is 2 unit.
So please, can you please do it once more?
Yeah. Find a vector. 1 minute, it is getting unclear. Yes, am I audible?
Yes, sir. So find the vector.
Yes, sir.
So can you please repeat?
Hello, am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So can you please repeat the question once?
Write a question. Find a vector whose magnitude is 2 units. Find a vector whose magnitude is 2 units and it is in the same direction as the vector a equal to 2I plus 3j plus 5k. Okay, that is the question. You have to find a vector whose magnitude is given 2 and it is in the direction of this vector. So I like that it has required vector will be equal to magnitude is given 2 into n cap. 2 multiplied magnitude to be multiplied by the unit vector. Okay, now I'll find the value of n cap. N cap will be either of this type or of this type, any one of the types. This type it is only one vector and we will find in the direction, that is this unit vector I'll find. What I will do for that, I have 2 and n cap formula I write like this. A by like this I write. And I have 2 vector A I'll copy. What is vector A given? Put in bracket 2I plus 3j plus 5k divided by magnitude of this, right? Root of 2 square is coming 4, 3 square is coming 9, 25. And now I get answer as 2I plus 3j plus 5k divided by what is answer coming here? We'll write that answer. 9 plus 4, 30 plus 25, 20, root 28. This is answer. If you want, you can multiply also 2 into this, 2 into this, 2 into that, all that you can do, but this is answer. Finished. That's the answer.
Sir.
This is how we can find the unit vector in the same direction. Given magnitude, we are changing into the vector quantities like this. So that magnitude multiplied by the unit vector, but unit vector can be of this type and can be of this type. So it depends upon the question, right? Which type they are asking, accordingly we do. Right, another question. Find a vector whose magnitude is 5 unit, and is perpendicular to the vector A equal to 2I plus 3j minus k and B equal to and B equal to 4I minus k plus k. That is the question. Now see the answer. We have to find a vector whose magnitude is given 5 and that vector which we are going to find is perpendicular to both the vectors. Then you must find a unit because magnitude is known 5, only magnitude is known. We must find a unit vector. We multiply by unit vector to change the entire thing into a vector. We can write that is required vector is equal to 5 unit is the magnitude given into n cap unit vector. Now I'll find this unit vector. What type of unit vector? The question says perpendicular to both. Let us find the unit vector. You can do it separately and then I will know. First, n cap I am finding now. N cap, how do I find? By this formula known. A cross B, perpendicular one, divided by magnitude of A cross B. This is the formula I have to follow. I must find the value of A cross B first. That is cross product. and then divide by the magnitude of this, I'll get a unit vector, and that unit vector I'll multiply by 5, and I'll get the. How to do A cross B? You know the method of finding A cross B. Now I'm finding A cross B. A cross B. A cross B, how do I find? So I showed you two methods, determinant method and the direct multiplication method. I think determinant method is easier and there is a less chance of making mistakes, so we'll follow that. That I, here you write J, here you write A. The numbers 2, 3, minus 1, you can just learn 1 second. 2, 3, minus 1, this side I write 4, minus 1 and 1. I'll expand and get the answer of A cross B. A cross B, I will find it. Writing I here, and you know the method, you do like this, and then like this you will do. From 4 things, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, from top you will start, from right hand side, whichever comes first, from there. 3 ones are 3, put a minus sign. Minus is plus 1 is coming, but plus and this minus remains there, minus 1. This one you write with minus J. Back side of J is minus. Bracket. Then you 1, 2, 3, 4, you see then 2 into this into this you do. 2 ones are 2. Put a minus sign. Minus 1 into minus 4 will be minus 4 is coming, so this minus will become plus 4. And then last you write K. K then 1, 2, 3, 4. From here you are beginning like this way you will do, and then you do like this. You get minus 2 and 3, 4. Minus sign you are giving the middle sign. This is minus 2 and 3 4s are 12 plus 12, so this minus remains identical. Now I'll simplify. This is coming 2I. This is 6. You get minus 6J minus 14K. This is A cross B value. Now I'll find A cross B magnitude. Magnitude, how do I find? You'll be doing this root square. You'll be doing calculate that 2 square is 4 plus sign. Minus 6 square will give plus only, so right answer plus 36. Minus 14 square will give us a plus only, so all the sign will be plus. Minus 14 square will give us 196. We are simplifying and finding the answer. 6, 12 plus 4, 16. 10, 3, 13. 236 is coming. Therefore, now I will find the answer now. Therefore, required vectors equal to 5 into n cap, and n cap value will be this divided by this vector at the side of value 5 bracket 2I minus 6J minus 14K divided by this answer root 236. This answer. If you want, we can separate now 5 into this by this, 5 into this by this, 5 into the, or if you are cancelling, we can cancel and all that. Only the alignment we can make simpler. We can simplify, but this is the answer. So unit vectors are important to change a scalar into vector. That is the main use of unit vector. I hope you understood it. Yes. If any doubts, you will ask me. All right.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now,
Sir.
yes.
Sir, how did we derive that formula? N cap formula.
How do I?
How did you derive that n cap formula, sir?
Which n cap formula?
So n is equals to a into b by that, sir, that one.
This formula.
Yes, sir.
Unit, you know, A cross B. What is the formula of A cross B? Formula of A cross B, what? AB sin theta, no? A, magnitude B, sin theta.
Yes, sir.
N cap, no, n cap, right? That time n cap is perpendicular to both A and B. That is the idea.
Yes,
N
sir.
cap is perpendicular to both A and B. That's why when you have to find a unit vector perpendicular case, now you have to use this one, cross product. And when you have to
Yes,
do
sir.
it, when you have to do in the same direction, you have to do directly that vector divided by the magnitude of that vector. That is the idea. Understood? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. You asked for clarification. That's a good habit. I appreciate it. Okay. So now we are doing some problems from your book. And you'll get idea. Okay. Right question. It is from the book only. That the resultant of two vectors. The resultant. Write a question. The resultant of two vectors u and v, u on top arrow and v on top arrow, u and v is perpendicular to the vector u, perpendicular to the vector u, and its magnitude is equal to, and its magnitude is equal to half the magnitude of vector v, half the magnitude of vector v, half the magnitude of vector v, half the magnitude of vector v.
So could you repeat?
It is from the book, page number 113. Page number, I write page number 113, and question number 3. Yeah, this is question number 3. Okay, I repeat question. The resultant of two vectors u and v is perpendicular to the vector u, and its magnitude is equal to half the magnitude of vector v, half the magnitude of the vector v. Stop. Find the angle between u and v. Find the angle between u and v. Okay. So that is the question. Let us find the answer for this. Okay. How can we do that? There are two vectors given u and v, and the resultant of these two vectors u and v is perpendicular to the vector. We make a diagram, log triangle, make a triangle of them. There is a vector u from origin you start. There is a vector u here, and there is another vector v. Another vector normally we do that is, and the resultant comes here normally. But they are saying in this question, resultant is perpendicular to you. The resultant will be somewhere. This is the resultant. Let us call the resultant here. Resultant is here. R is perpendicular to you. That means the vector v must be somewhat like this. Vector v must be here. Vector v must be like this. U and v, resultant is here. Resultant is perpendicular to you. I'll draw like this. Resultant perpendicular to you. And let us take the magnitude of u is u, magnitude of v is v, and the resultant magnitude, we are saying half of this v. Resultant magnitude is half v. Half v. Now they are asking find the angle between u and v. Find the angle between the vector u and the v. Which angle are we supposed to find? I am supposed to find this angle actually. This angle. Angle between the two vectors is always the outside angle. In a triangle, I am talking about triangle. In a triangle, the angle is always outside the triangle there. This angle we have to find, this angle. But to find this angle, what I will do, I find this angle first. Let us suppose this angle is theta, anything. I use simple trigonometry here. In this triangle, theta, this is perpendicular, this is hypotenuse. Both of them are known. Can I find the value of theta? You can directly write sin theta, P and H. Sin theta is perpendicular by the hypotenuse. Perpendicular is half v. You can write it as half v, and hypotenuse is v. V cancel half. Sin theta is half. Therefore, theta value will become 30 degree. Because half is equal to
Okay, once again I repeat question. One of the rectangular components of a force of 5 Newton is 3 Newton. So stop. What is the other component of the force? What is the other component of the force? And at what angle it is inclined? And at what angle it is inclined? This is question number 6 from the book. Same page. And at what angle it is inclined? Yes, that is the question. Question number 6 it is. Okay. You can draw a figure. They are saying there is a force of 5 Newton. One component, there is a force of 5 Newton. You can draw 5 Newton as this. One, there are two components not here. One component is here. Another component will come here like this. You know that origin 5 Newton breaking into two components. One is here. This is suppose theta. One component is here. One of the component value is given 3 Newton. This is 3 Newton given. So you have to find the other component. This is simple. So you can draw a line like this. This value will be the same. This will be 3. This one we do not know. Suppose this one is y component. Can we use Pythagoras theorem and find the value y? So you can add 5 square is equal to y square plus 3 square and find the answer. This is 25 minus 9 is y square. 16 is equal to y square. Therefore, y value is coming 4. 4 Newton. That means other component answer is 4 Newton. And at what angle it is inclined? We'll find the angle with the y makes with this one, 5 Newton. I'll take this angle to be this angle. At what angle this component is inclined with this one, that we'll find. Okay, now I'll be using the formula. Here angle the y is making with this 5 Newton. We'll find the angle with that one. That means you can use in this angle. This is perpendicular. This is base. This is hypotenuse. You can use cos theta. Cos theta will be base by hypotenuse. This is the base y upon 5. Therefore, the y value will cos theta value will come. Y value we have 4, right? 4 by 5. Therefore, theta value is coming cos inverse of 4 by 5. The value of which you can find using calculator. Then you can say the component is inclined at angle this much with 5 Newton. You can add this much angle with 5 Newton. If you find this angle tan theta, then you have to write tan theta is equal to this by this 4 by 3. But that angle, this component angle they are asking with it, that is with the 5 Newton one only will find. So this is the answer. In the book they have given the answers. First answer is 40 Newton. That should be 4.0 Newton. First answer. Okay, there is a mistake. There is a printing mistake out there. Please do correct it. So that one should be 4.0 Newton. And the another answer is given in terms of tan. You give the answer in terms of cos inverse. Answer comes the same. You can use calculator to check. Cos inverse 4 by 5 value and tan inverse 3 by 4 value will come the same. Okay. 1 minute, please. Okay. Yeah, please try these numbers at home. Okay. I'm giving you the number, and if you don't get any, then you'll ask me the next day. We'll do that one. Okay. Question number 7. Homework. Question number 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 19, 20, 21, 21, 21, 22, 23, 25, 28, 27, 28 and 27. So these are the problems. Please try, and if you don't get any particular one, then you'll send in the group. I'll send the solution in the group, okay? In my free time, I'll do it and send the solution in the group. You'll see the solution. If you want to clarify that, you can clarify in the next period. Otherwise, next day I'll start new chapter, okay? In any questions where you get stuck and you are unable to do, please send it in the group, okay? WhatsApp group, I will send you the solution there, the class group, okay? All right, thank you.
Sir.